Hello, vinyl community. This is Mike with TCAT Steep Vinyl Tracks, and I'm here to show you some last minute finds that I got at Goodwill, even though I count these as part of my Christmas because they're such good finds. And then also some new stuff that I got that Santa left in the chimney for me. So, to start out, first six that I'm going to show I got all at the Goodwill, and all together, they went into part of my money that I have for records for Christmas. And since you're not going to believe I found them at Goodwill, because for some reason I'm always finding stuff that I can hardly believe I'm finding, I'm going to actually call them things that you would expect me to find at Goodwill. Most people would expect it anyway. So first of all, first one I got was a really great copy of Lawrence Welk's World's Greatest Polkas. And there it is. You can see this is the North America version of it, not the UK version. And it's also got the blue border instead of the green border, which is a little harder to find. And you can see by the track listing there that it's the North American version. It has I Fought the Law and a couple of other tracks that weren't on the UK version, but also a couple of tracks missing that were on the UK version. So they're different different song lineups on this particular one. And this one comes on the Epic label. Most of these do, as a matter of fact, which is kind of a strange coincidence. The second one is a wonderful, beautiful copy of Sons of the Pioneers, Cool Water and Other Western Ballads. And there it is. You can see the Western theme and everything sticking out there. Excellent record. This is the UK version of it. You can tell by the label here. It's the CBS label. And the cover's not in the best of shape, but it's doable. It will work. So happy to find that one. Number 3, I found a beautiful copy of Engelbert Humperdinck's live from Lumpy's at London. There you go. This is a 2-album set, and this one's the Canadian version of it. And I actually already have a copy of this one, but I figured I'd just as well get a second one. This again is on the Epic label, and of course it's got the inner sleeves along with it. Number 4, Roger Whittaker's The 2000th Greatest Hits Collection. Not very often you run into the 2000th collection of anything, but there you go. This is a 3-album set, so it's 3 albums worth of Roger Whittaker songs, put out by none other than Reader's Digest. And there's the whole track listing. You see there's a lot of songs on these 3 albums, and just in really great shape. Again, all the records come on the Epic label. And number 5, oh, there's also this cool insert that it comes with. This is the Armageddon Times number 3. You can see the drawings, some of the lyrics are in there. Not very often you find that in with it, but I was happy to see that come along with that. Number 5, Tom Jones. This is his album Delilah and Other Attempts to Become Important. And there you go. You can see that jacket's in really good shape for the most part, except for a little bit of ring wear on it. And it comes with the original inner sleeve. And strangely enough, this one's also on Epic, but it has custom labels. So, really good shape. And last but not least, what's a trip to Goodwill without finding some great copies of Paul Anka's various albums? This one is called My Mama's Favorite Hits, and I think this may have been his last album. Not his best. A lot of his usual typical lineup had changed, so you know, it's not the best collection, but it's still good. It's part of the great stuff that he's put out. There's the inner sleeve, and of course the Epic label, a little bit customized there to show you more information. Okay, so that's what I found at the Goodwill. Nothing surprising there. Lots of the usual things you find at the Goodwill, of course. Now, I was asked for several different records from Santa Claus, and there will be more coming with the U.S. Mail not accepting packages to Canada right now because of the backlog from the Canadian strike. I'm still expecting some. My parents always send me up some money, so that probably won't be coming until next month sometime. But in the meantime, I'll show you what I did get. Starting out with, this is the album called The Order of Nature. And this I was hardly even aware of. I think I heard about it when it first came out. But this is an album by Jim James. It's considered a solo album by him, but he's also... it says Jim James and Terry Abrams. Now, Terry Abrams is the conductor for the Louisville Orchestra. So, this is Jim James with the Louisville Orchestra. And it's really just a wonderful, wonderful album. I've listened through it. Jim James' singing goes along just great with the music. And there's the hype sticker that it came with. What he's done on this particular album is he's taken some of his songs. Now there are 2 covers on here, but some of his songs from his solo albums and from a couple of his other projects, not including My Morning Jacket. These are ones that most people probably wouldn't be too familiar with. And they did Teddy Abrams, I'm sorry, did orchestral arrangements to them. Now, there are lots of albums out there with popular singers doing, with an orchestra accompanying them, but this is so well done, and Jim James's vocals go so well with the orchestra. I think there was only one on here that I thought was a little bit too dramatic for the rest, considering what the rest of the album sounds like. That's the album Who Am I, which is actually a cover of a Leonard Bernstein song. It sounds more like it should have been included in some play or something like that, but I think it went a little too dramatic. But as far as all the others, just great arrangements. There you go. There's the inner sleeve. Nice picture of Jim James and Teddy Abrams. And on the other side, you have the lyrics. And there's the labels. Beautiful album. Highly recommend it. I was pleasantly surprised when I heard it. I haven't seen anybody show this particular album, and I haven't heard many people talk about it, so I didn't really know what to expect, but very good album. Also, more lyrics, credits, and some pictures. Some of these are some that I've been wanting for a long time that I finally broke down and asked Santa to please get these. One of my favorite EPs, Alice in Chains' Jar of Flies. Just probably one of the best EPs ever. Right on up there with Godspeed You Black Emperor's EP. Just some great songs. I've always loved this particular album. I still got the hype sticker on there. Inner sleeves. Got the lyrics. All the credits on the other side. And here's the custom labels. On the other side, you got the track listings of both sides. 7 songs on this particular EP. But like I say, one of the best ones ever put out, I think. Next, we have Pearl Jam's Verses. There's the hype sticker. And this is another one I've been wanting for quite a long time on vinyl. Very familiar with this album. Another one that I really love. And this was their second album that they put out. Nice picture of the band on the inside there. So, very excited to get that one for Christmas. And pretty basic labels. They all look like that. And that's an insert that it comes with. This next album is from 2024. Actually just barely released. If you watch Brian the Embryonic Robot, you've seen him show this one. And so happy to have the brand new album from Godspeed You Black Emperor. This is their newest album. There's the only thing on there that tells you what it is. That's stuck on the shrink wrap. Otherwise, there's nothing on there that tells you who it is, what the title is, anything like that. Until you get on the inside, and there's the title right there. It's no title as of 13th February 2024, 28,340 dead. So, real excited to have the new album by Godspeed You Black Emperor. It's been a few years since they've put out a new one. So, I always try to get all of their albums when they first come out. Oh, there is one that I'm still missing. And the inner sleeves. That's what they look like. And the labels are about as plain as can be. They just have a letter on there for which side you're listening to. So, excited to have that one new from them. And here's one I've been wanting for a long time. Ever since it first came out, I've been wanting to get this on vinyl. Had a chance to buy it once and passed it for something else. I can't even remember because it was, I think, 2012 or something like that. Maybe it was even before that, I think. Once again, we have Jim James as part of this collaboration called Monsters of Folk. And in it you have Connor Alvarest, Jim James, M. Ward, and this last guy doesn't sing, but he's got a lot to do with the band, the production, and everything. That's Mike Mogis. And this is actually a reissue of the album. There's the hype sticker. This includes 5 more unreleased songs that were recorded in 2012. So actually, Monsters of Folk released their album in 2009. These unreleased songs came from 2012 when Will Johnson joined the group. Will Johnson is the 5th member of the group now, and he recorded 5 songs. So he adds his voice to them. His 5 songs take up side D of this particular album. So real excited to have those on the album along with the rest of it. Don't remember if I showed you the inside yet. And this is the expanded edition of the album. Because of that, it comes with this poster, which I don't really want to open up because I'm afraid I'm going to rip it. One side's the poster, one side is a bunch of lyrics. There's part of the poster anyway. And here's the labels. And it comes on this beautiful, clear, crystal clear vinyl. Very nice. So real excited to have this album. If you haven't heard this album before, it's just an amazing bunch of songs by 3 great indie folk songwriters, and added the 4th one to the last side. Will Johnson has actually been in several different projects. None of them have been really huge, but he's just as good of a songwriter as any of the others. And he's also been in other projects with Jim James, which Jim James has, of course, had several projects. So there you go. That's what I've gotten so far for the season. I probably won't be showing any other new records that I know of unless I run into a gold mine somewhere at a thrift store or something like that. But there you have it. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas this year and got the vinyl or whatever it was they were looking for, and that they had a good time with their families and they had a fun, safe holiday this year. And thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for supporting me. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And we will talk to you again later.